Hello and welcome everybody to yet another music production live stream. I am Felix Rösch, Berlin-based composer, mining the edges of electronic, ambient and classical music. That is what I do for a living for more than 10 years now. And here on these live streams, let me just check if the sound is okay. Yes. And here on these live streams, you will find a very small and beautiful community of music makers from all over the world, always learning new stuff together while I'm live streaming my music making session. Today we are going to continue working on a new EP that will be out probably by the end of this year, hopefully, if everything goes well, which actually didn't because Corona and everything. So I'm a little bit back in my in the schedule I planned. But yeah, we will nonetheless continue doing that. And just let me start by addressing a viewer who was here on the last couple of streams, Marion, and he or she, I'm not sure right now, wrote me a very long email with questions regarding one of my tracks. Actually, let me just wait, show you the track. It's Becoming Ocean, this one here, and that was actually the track that got my Spotify monthly listeners, got them to skyrocket because it got on a very big playlist, at least at that time. Yeah, it's still a very big playlist, and it's at that time it was at like, I think 15,000 monthly listeners, and now the playlist is at 150, like it grew 10 times, so. Yeah, and he was really interested in that track. Let me just play that. And I got quite a lot of questions about this track. So what I'll do today is I will just briefly answer Marion's questions. I also sent him or her the project file, the Ableton project file. So if you're interested in that, just write me a DM or something, and I can send a link to that to you. Of course, please don't. Well, honestly, you can do with that what you want. But I think yeah. Yeah. So if you're interested in that, let me know. Right now, I will go over some of the questions Marion has sent me. So he or she wrote, "Hi Felix. A lot of really beautiful words, which are a little bit personal, so I won't read that out. But really motivating stuff. And then, let me get to the first question. So for String Orchestra, you stated that it was created as a reaction to your daughter's birth. Such an emotional, full of love, melancholic EP. By the way, I'm sure you... Okay, for the EP, did you have some references in mind before even starting it? besides translating in music what you felt, like composers, films, pictures, books. No. For string orchestra, it was really, and that's the point where I mostly start. I just make music. I just sit down and do something. And then at some point, I might have an idea of another thing that might attach itself to it, like a more concrete thing, like an idea or a feeling, or like with Mia, like the EP that came after that, which was not that successful, to be honest, MYA this year. That was an exception which was really supposed to be a requiem for all the animals that have gone extinct due to human impact on the environment, on nature itself and stuff like that. But apart from that, usually I just sit down and make music and see where stuff goes. What really inspires me is music by other people. So in a way, your question, composers, question mark, yeah, that I think I listened a lot to Ben, what's his name? Ben Frost. Ben Folds, I wanted to say, no, Ben Frost. And he has a very, very nice EP where he also does some stuff with these strings moving around a little bit in a way. I did that on string orchestra. So that started that. Do you prepare yourself for an album EP, or do you let yourself open to any ideas, any instruments, or do you challenge yourself with maybe more piano or more synth or more strings and less of this and that? Well, sometimes I like to focus on certain instruments, but that's really just what I want to do right now in the moment of creating that. So, like right now, I listened to some stuff with small ensembles like here on this playlist. I collected lots of like contemporary classical music that is focused around smaller ensembles. Not only small ensembles, but a lot of it, I think. So yeah, that's what. And from that point, I thought, hey, wait, why don't I do something similar as well? So yeah, but that's not like I constantly sit down and have a pen and paper and then write down what I want to do and then follow that plan. It's just more born out of the moment, you know. The next question is, for Becoming Ocean, amazing track. I always have goosebumps listening to it, which, thank you. This track speaks to me so deeply, and the strings and the string work on it is mind-blowing. Well, I have played all that myself, and I really can't play these instruments. So I chose stuff that is easy to play, and just put a lot of reverb on it. But hey, thank you. How did the string theme happen? It's again, I just played something I could play, and these glissandi, it's easier to hit that note if you do glissando before that, you know. So then you know B, you know exactly where to stop. Yeah, but it was really just, and I think I sang that melody as well. Not quite sure, but I think I did. Let me just open the project. That's something I like to do sometimes. If I have a harmonic progression, which I like, and I feel like there's melody missing, I try to improvise something, singing, and record that, and then I play that, or use that as a guide track to record the strings. Let me see, piano improv. No, I think I didn't download that yet. Should have done that. But Marian, you have the project. If you're interested in the project file of that track, just write me a DM, and then you can like have a closer look at it. So then, did you improvise on the piano first, or already have a melody in your head? No, that was just improvisation on the Rev 2, on that beautiful synthesizer there. And the inspiration, by the way, for that track was a track by Rival Consoles called Untravel. and I basically try to recreate that track. And that's also a strategy that works pretty well for me, to just use a track that I really like as a starting point and trying to recreate that. And I always, usually I always end up in a place that's very different from the original track, but still kind of interesting. By the way, most of the time, once you find the main theme, do you have in your head the articulation of the track? Can you hear it? Yeah, it depends on... right now, for example, we are writing on the piano for string ensemble, and then I have to at least be 60-70% sure that the stuff might work on strings, and I have to anticipate that. And because I've been working with strings and playing strings myself a little bit, I kind of can do that. And I also used to write for bigger orchestras. So yeah, I had to do that as well. Yeah. But yeah, it's also sometimes just born out of curiosity and just in the moment. Same question that above. If you had some, what was your reference inspirations? Yeah, like I said, rival consoles for that track in particular, and yeah, for a lot of tracks actually I made. Probably rival consoles and Ben Frost for the string orchestra. I listened to a lot to them. I love this track for the strings. I don't know the word for it, but you used a technique that always makes me want to cry because it touches my heart. Yeah, I think what you mean is I have the same feeling listening to The Apple by Jet Crusoe from the film Assassin's Creed. I guess, I haven't heard the track you're referencing here, but I guess you mean the glissandi, this or maybe these ostinatos things. Or what you can also do is play very close to the bridge and then do a trill like this, and then it you get lots of overtones. That track, by the way, is a track I really like, but it's really bad for having that play in the background. On the same album, I'm feeling also deeply connected with String Machine. Yeah, I like that track as well. It didn't get a lot of love, but I like it a lot. I don't know if you realized that, but this track has the same energy as Warrior. Warrior feeling just like Dance of the Nights from Romeo and Juliet. Okay, by Prokofiev. Well, thank you. I was wondering, how do you know you have found something good when what you've just played? Guess you mean when I know that something is good. It's I don't know. It's more a feeling, like listening back to it a second time, a third time, thinking, oh, okay, that's probably like 60-70% good. And that's enough for me to keep on working on that idea. And I never really know. So, I never really know. So, but I think if you feel like it's 70-60% there, then you should pursue that idea, I think. I think I'm curious to know if it's something you know thanks to your knowledge of music, and or if it's something inside, like the starting of a deep fire. The starting of a deep fire, that's good. It's both. I mean, it's the same thing, basically. I've spent a lot of time listening to music so I can contextualize what I've just written and done. Losing My Mind is here. Hey. Losing My Mind writes, can I ask a question here? Yes, of course you can. Please do. I'm just right now reading out a couple of questions. Marion, if you remember, he was on the last live stream, has sent me over an email. And I'm just going over his email. Yeah, but if you have a question, Losing My Mind, just ask. Shoot. Then Marion has another question. The line is very thin between being inspired by an artist and composing something exactly in the style. Yeah. Happened to me so many times, something I can't even remember if it's from me something I can't even remember if it's from me or the other musician scrolling all the Spotify discography and using Shazam. Is it already happening to you? If so, how do you deal with it? Do you erase it or keep it and work on it later? Yeah, like I said, because very often my starting point are other people's tracks that inspire me. I try to... I find, I just use it as a starting point. And then when I start there are so many other references where the idea attaches to and goes to, like other people's tracks, other ideas, other tracks I've heard that are inspiring, so that I'm starting here, going there, and at the end it's a kind of random pattern, and it always ends up in a place that's somewhat different from the track that inspired it. And I think don't be too hard on yourself about that. And if you wrote a track that sounds exactly like Jan Tiersen, that's okay. I mean, just do another one and do another one. So I just keep on moving. I think that's if you take one thing away from this, and that's the most important. Like if you just need one thing to remember, is just make music. Just sit down and do it. Instead of thinking about it, what should I do, and dreaming about what to do and how to do it. Just do it. And the tracks will be really bad, you write, and then some will be better, and then there will be a bad one again, a good one. But you're moving, you're doing something. And it's the same with me. Like most of the stuff I improvise is just bad, and like lots of the tracks I write are okay. But I think the most important thing is to just keep moving. And here with this last EP, for example, I would have never guessed that this track here would be, at least until now, the most successful one. I think it's okay, You never know. You never really know. So I think the most important thing is to just make music. Just if you want to make music, right? It sounds so obvious, but and then from there, all the other things start to happen. So if you're sitting down writing music, and I mean writing music can also mean listening to music, and growing your understanding of the music world that inspires you and is around you. And everything else is just my personal approach to it, which might also be interesting, but so then Marianne writes, I'm so sorry if the questions are a little bit too vague. No, they're not. That's fine. I have so many questions in the same time, but I don't want to orientate the questions. Feeling free to answer as you want. Free speech, we can say. I hope that was kind of helping. If not, just answer me. Just answer to me. No, you can write another email, show up here in chat, whatever you like. So, Losing My Mind, now to you. Losing My Mind writes, how do you go approach solo piano compositions, like no strings and synths? Just mostly improvise, and then I see what worked, and then use these improvisation bits that were good as starting points for pieces. That's how I start, because I feel very comfortable improvising on the piano. And I feel the best ideas I have come from these improvisations. Then Losing My Mind says, any tips for getting your tracks on unofficial Spotify playlists? SubmitHub. I would use SubmitHub. I think it's the best way to do it. It costs a little bit of money, but it worked for me most of the time. All right, now I will start working. I mean, it's not like this is not work, but it's more like casual, fun talking. What I wanted to do and what I wanted to start this live stream today with is just 20 minutes of piano improvisation. Just to get to a point where I can feel like I'm actually making music. So let's just get everything ready here. Have the piano recording. You won't need that. Hey, or maybe we will. I just have to use that microphone on the piano then, which is fine. Then I want to record what do I want to record? The Rev 2. Oh yeah, and I want to record the output of the effect pedals. Okay, here's something's weird. The routings are... What happened here? Okay, the input configurations are... Now that is better, I think. I just had the wrong input. Okay. Okay, so okay, I think that's enough. All right. Let's record and see if everything is working. Okay, 20 minutes. And let's go. Okay. Let's see, the camera should be here. I think I have to restart OBS for now. because wait. New. Okay, no, I'm just on the right channel. That should be better. Wait, let me just check if I need to start OBS. Restart OBS, probably I do. Yeah, okay. Wait, just a second. All right, now it should be fine. Let's check. No? All right, now it should be fine. Yeah, okay, better. Okay, Losing My Mind asks, how did you make that drone sound in the background? Well, that's a little bit complicated. I have a video here on YouTube on my paddleboard. And yeah, but basically that one was just the mood with the immerse reverb, like the mood from Chase Bliss Audio and immerse reverb from No.10. I think that was it. And the Instant Lo-Fi Junkie, I think I used that. Also, I have a separate effects route that just takes the... that's another thing, that's a stereo loop where I just have a looper, the 720 from Electro Harmonics. It's a great looper, great little looper. Some delay pedal with the DD20 from Boss. Yeah, and I just created some small loops with that. But the Chase Bliss audio mood is awesome for that. Also, check out the blooper. I have both, but this one was just the mood. Lucy Waves. Hey, good morning. Lucy Waves, I've been thinking about you. Every time I'm trading my... oh, that was a good trade, actually. Let me just show you that real quick. No, I'm also doing that here with Dogecoin. Right now, I'm buying and selling and becoming a millionaire. No, I'm not. I'm mostly just not making losses. Yeah. How are you? Hey, I mean, you must be pretty happy with the Dogecoin performance right now, I guess. Or you did crumble. You did not hodl, but I guess you did. I don't know. Eduard Flemmer writes, your jamming is very inspiring and beautiful. Well, I thank you, but I feel today I was a little bit off. Like I couldn't get F minor to, well, but sometimes it's great to make mistakes, right? You learn from them. But thank you nonetheless, Eduard. Thank you, he writes. Yeah, thank you. It energizes me to work while you are working too. It is great to see a fellow musician both struggle and work at the same time. Thank you. And a big green heart. You get a heart from me as well, Eduard. Wait a second. Yeah, I mean, that's what this here is about, right? It's about not being alone in your room or in your studio space, but about a small and beautiful community. And I mean that when I say it. Yeah, before that, Lucy Waves wrote, your camera blacked out. There you are. Right, yeah. So how's your coins doing? How's your coins doing, Lucy? Well, we could just listen back to what we just played right now. Or we could do something else. But there were like 2 or 3 moments where I thought, wow, that might be an interesting idea. But these really just were very small moments. So Lucy Waves, Lucy Waves. Oh, there's so many hearts here in this chat. We need more hearts. If anybody can post more hearts, that would be great. Lucy Wave says, doing pretty good. Yeah, indeed. I think it hit almost 70 cents today. Dogecoin did it. It's at 64 cents right now. So if you bought at, I don't know, like 1 cent, you made a lot of profits, big profits. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like 50% up or something over the past 24 hours. So for weeks now, it's crazy. Well, something is. Okay, my laptop thinks it's time to blow up the fans and do some heavy lifting. Why? I don't know. Sometimes does that. Yeah. Okay. So what will we do today? I think we could listen to an improvisation from another time, from I think a couple of days ago. I just sat down and recorded for 20 minutes, but maybe that is a little bit boring. So I think if you remember, this Friday, so in 2 days, there will be two beautiful musicians here in this room with me. A viola player and a cello player. And we will, for about 2 hours, work on something. Wait, let me just save that here. Material, piano, impro 3. All right. So I think, we also can work on Fridays, so we can start at like 10 in the morning a.m. here, Central European time, and start preparing that session. But I think it would be a better idea to really prepare that session now, to make the most use of these 2 hours we have with both musicians, and to really plan ahead what we want to do. Because, we could just wing it and just, just try some stuff. And I think that would work as well. We would end up with some material, but I think it would be a better idea to just have a more precise idea of what we want to do, and have the score prepared in a way that two musicians can actually record that score. So yeah, I think it's a good idea to plan this today, and then maybe get into another track, or finalize another track. Maybe not. Not too sure right now. But yeah, I think it's a good idea to finish the preparation for that recording session today, because if we have to do it on Friday, things might get stressful. I just want to have the stuff prepared and don't have that on my mind, that we still have to do lots of stuff like that. All right, so we have two musicians. Oh wait, I want to listen to that. Later. We have two musicians coming, and we have 4 voices. So that's the first challenge. How do we do that? The obvious thing is we just need to record this in oh wait, you know what? I think we'll do what I had planned the last time. But we'll notate this. We could just tell them, okay, now please, cello, let's just record this here. Like, let's just record from bar 1 to bar to bar like 15. Let's just record this part, and then we'll record the next part, and then we'll just piece the whole thing together one by one. And for me, that would be the way to go, because I don't feel like this is actually a finished track, a finished piece of music. So maybe one plan would be to identify. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I think we don't even have to prepare too much. I think I would now identify the pieces we will record, like the parts of it we will record. But remember, by the way, this is not supposed to be the final recording. The final recording of this track, if we do that, will be in a studio with actually 4 musicians there. At least 4 or 5, maybe. I think I planned with 5. And then maybe we can use some stuff from this recording session on Friday as well. But the plan is to just use this as some kind of test to see if it works, and then put all that stuff together. No, I have to choose a different. I would like to play that, but I'm too lazy to move to the piano and play it. So I want Dorico to play it. So please, Dorico, this is your time to shine. Now you can. Yes, do it. Will sound like crap. Trust me, this will sound better. This will sound much better on Friday when the musicians are here. You know, I can also imagine that it's better to play this not like but it's just double that like that. If you play it really softly, that might be interesting as well. I don't know. Lucy Waves writes, got a video on my channel about it now. Today, another one coming. That's good. I mean, it's also really good because I have, I think right now, I have, well, a lot of money in Dogecoin. Yes, it's over. I mean, for in my you know, for me, a lot of money. It's like, I think 1,200 or something. What I want to check. I want to check it now. It's so addicting. It's addictive. It's really addictive. Whoa. Okay. Man, I made a lot of money. This is pretty crazy right now. I hope this never stops. Lucy Waves. Let's have this go on forever and be rich kids for the rest of our lives. All right. So back to making music. Yeah, I think a good idea is to identify what we want to. First of all, what we want to record, and in which intervals. So, like I said, we just have two musicians. We don't have two viola players here. We just have one. So I think we will. Let's listen to the whole piece again, because I think we can just. It's a little bit redundant, so we can just record some stuff and repeat that in other parts. So this here is obviously the main idea, and we'll do some variations of that. Now it's one octave below. Yeah, we'll just record that as well. The melody obviously will be separate. Maybe the cello can. Maybe we'll do some versions of that melody. But I think we'll have to start. And yeah, I think we'll just use the rehearsal marks as. Oh, I like that. Maybe a pizzicato there. But yeah, that's maybe then stuff we can just try when they are there. The dynamics are pretty much off. This is not piano. Dorico, this is not piano. What are you doing? Yeah, dynamics don't work right now, as it seems. Yeah, but I feel like even having this be played by Doriko's playback, it's still okay. You know, it's not. Yeah, and about the end, we'll just improvise. Actually, we'll see what happens. I think that this is like on the last stream on oh god, it was last Friday. I think Marjay said, rightfully so, that improvising with classically trained musicians can be a problem because they are not used to it. But I hope, these musicians have been referred to me as being very, very capable of doing that. So I hope that will work. And if it doesn't, I will narrow we still have the score that they could play. So yeah, that should be fine, I think. Losing My Mind writes, if I want to add string sections to my songs, then do I have to orchestrate the parts before giving it to musicians? Because I have no idea how to orchestrate a string section. Well, that depends. If you go to Fiverr, for example, that's a website where you can hire freelancers to play music for you, for example, and to record it. A string player I have been working with is Oleg Bezuglov, I think is his name. Very good string player. I can highly recommend him. And I'm pretty sure that if you send him some MIDI files, he will be able to turn these into an arrangement. But that might cost you something, What I would do if you have absolutely no idea how to write a string arrangement is I would hire somebody, because you could try to learn that, but it's a lot of work and it takes years of practice to really write a good string arrangement. And I think if you hire a professional to do that for you, it will be faster, better, and in the end, if you calculate the time you're spending on this, it will be cheaper because you can spend that time doing something else. If you can't afford that, you also want to spend money on recording that with real musicians. So I would, if you really have no idea how to write a string arrangement, it really depends. If you just want to add a melody to it, that's something that should be pretty easy to do. If you want to add like 4 or 5 note chord harmony, that's I would hire a professional to do that. But that's just me. Lucy Waves writes, talk about improv. Have you seen Mark Rebelliet? Yeah, I have. Pretty funny guy. Just not me. And I saw him dancing around with shirtless and having lots of fun. This guy has great energy. And he's really talented as well. So he knows what he's doing. And he's pretty successful, and for a reason. Yeah, but I think you won't see me dancing around here and doing some crazy stuff. That's just, that's not me. But anyway, it was very entertaining. So, how do we approach this? So imagine we have this here, and the musicians are coming. So what I would do is say, okay, we will record this in parts. First, we'll just record until B. So we won't even play this once, because it's not possible to play it with 2 instruments. And this might be a little bit, and I have to, maybe I frame it like that. This piece is not finished. What we have here is just basically material arranged in a form that might turn into a piece sometime that we can record today. So that's, I think, how I would frame it. And then we will just start recording with a click track and just record these. Oh no, I think we won't start recording, but we will just try out some stuff and then we will start recording. And honestly, if at the end of these 2 hours we have recorded all the parts here and have some variations of them and tried out some different stuff before that, I think 2 hours is already a lot. Like calculate, we have to add some technical difficulties, which will always be there. So like maybe 20 minutes of problems we'll have to solve. Yeah, but then I think we're good. Yeah, I think this is what we'll do. We'll just concentrate purely on this one track here, and then we'll see what else we can do. But I think we won't do anything else. If we have some time left, we'll just vary some parts of it. So we'll start by recording. And by the way, I'm just trying to plan this out to, I tend to become very hectic when I'm under pressure. So I have to have a good plan what to do to have this session not fall apart. And it won't fall apart. I've been in huge orchestral recording sessions with 120 musicians sitting there and sometimes conducting, and it worked. So having 2 musicians here in this room should be okay, but I'm still a little bit nervous. So I want to have this, I want to plan this as well as I can. So we'll have the cello 1 and viola 2. That's what we'll record first. And I think then we'll continue with cello 1, viola 2. We'll continue with that. And this part, we'll just add this here below. What we could also do, and that might be interesting, to play this here, this part 1 octave higher. Yeah, let's do that. I will just and then we can just pitch that down, stuff like that. We could try that. Okay, I will notate that and put it into like an Ossia stuff or something. So let's put this here. Now this is obviously too low for a viola. So no. Okay, wait, I have to just have to figure out how I can put these into brackets, and I'm not sure how to do that. And these can go down. I just want to have a bracket here and a bracket there. So that's, I could just tell her, please just play until bar 27, and then we will just record. That's all possible. I just want, it's more a reminder for myself, so that I remember to do that. So notes and rests. Here's probably playback, offset, harmonics, brackets. Yeah. Okay, now there are brackets here. Beautiful black brackets. Yeah, I think I will just have a printed. Obviously, I will have printed versions of that, and just. Yeah, I will have printed versions of that, and then write in some comments while we're doing that. Okay. Good. Let me just write this down. I don't know why I'm so nervous. Because I mean, it's also because I don't know these musicians. I have not worked with them yet. They were recommended. A couple of colleagues recommended them to me. So I mean, I'm trusting my colleagues, so it should work. But so we have 2 hours. Let's just plan this out. We'll have like a 20-minute or like 10-minute. Let's make it a 20-minute, like warm up thing where we just talk and, you know, sit here, have some water, set everything up, test equipment, test the recording stuff, and put everything where it needs to be. Hopefully that works. So all in all, we have like 120 minutes. Then we'll do like, how long will it take to record all these pieces? It will take at least an hour, I think. Record main fragments, and by that I mean even the end. Oh, maybe no, we'll start recording the fragments first, then we have 40 minutes left where we'll do some variations. I think that's a good plan. And maybe, you know, we'll just have a 10-minute warm up phase. And so we have more time on the other elements. But yeah, I would do like that. I would just record what is there in the score first, and that might take even more than 1 hour, but we'll have to see about that. And then we will start to vary some stuff and record that as well. Maybe that's a good idea. Yeah, I think we'll just do that, right? Let's just do that. Okay. And then we can continue doing something else. And again, the recording sections will be like first this part, the A part, without the melody, then with the melody added. The B part as well. It's just 1 octave lower. And then we have this beautiful C. Well, wait. Play that, please. Yeah, and the E part is something we'll have to improvise. Then we'll just record layer and layer over layer over layer, and that's like one layer goes do boom 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 boom. The next layer goes and then next, and we'll just record many of these, and then I will build something with that, I think. Yeah. And I like the idea that this thing just at the end is just bow noise. That's yeah. And I imagine they wanted to have the score beforehand. I mean, this usually I would take about a week to prepare this well, and because of Corona, I also wanted to be streaming on Monday. I could not because of this pandemic. Usually, I prepare these sessions much better, and right now it's more like. But that maybe there's also some quality to that. If they just come here and we'll just, it's a very like private, safe space where we can just try this out, I think, and we'll see where this leads. Maybe less planning might also be a plus in this setting. All right. Yeah, maybe that's. Maybe I shouldn't be over preparing. I think if we have this plan, like we'll start. Let's have a timetable. They will be here at 15. It's all Central European time, so CET. Then at 15:20 we'll start record fragments, and then at 16:20 variations, and that's it. 17, it's over and start. Okay. I mean, that's a good timetable, right? So I can just look at the clock from time to time to see if we're if that's working out. And if we just record the fragments and don't get to do any variations, that's fine as well, because we could also do the variations. Well, no, it would be pretty sad. I would like to try out some stuff. Yeah, I'm really excited for this Friday. So if you want to join us here and want to listen to what we're doing, 3 p.m. Central European time this Friday, we will have a recording session here. Yeah. So what do we do now? What else? What to do next? I think this is working. Yeah, I think next we'll look at this track here. Oh, and Lucy Waves. But do you remember what the Dogecoin course was when you sent me these like 24, 25 euro, dollars? Because I think it must have almost tripled or doubled. Oh well. Yeah, but I think it's slowing down a little bit. Oh God, I'm addicted. Lucy, I'm addicted. All right, let's just make music. Yeah, okay. I think we'll work on this lullaby and make these rhythms a little bit more consistent. I'll have them. For example, I think it's a good idea to. No. Do it like that. I don't know why. I'm not sure if we made this better by adding these rhythms. Really not sure about this. I think the beginning is okay. Yeah, if we do that, I think we'll have to take that down. Repeat these here. And let's have, wait, I created a shortcut last time. How did that go? Like that. No, what was the shortcut? I don't remember. Man, what was the shortcut? Okay, I have to look it up. Play node input, key commands, tuplet, node input. I think it was create tuplet, control and this. Yeah, okay. It was, I was pressing the right buttons, just one too many. So like that. Perfect. I think we should stick to this and not change change all these triplets here around. Should be more consistent and more. No, that's another good thing if you just take some time and don't finish your pieces just instantaneously. You have some time to think about the stuff you did, and some pieces just take time to grow. That's one of them. So. Yeah, then, okay, we'll get rid of this bar. And maybe, like here we have 2 quarter notes. Let's make this 3 here. So it's just like, right? Shouldn't this come sooner? Everybody thinks, but no. So I just have a 4/4 here as well. Okay, no, this doesn't work here probably. So we have to add another bar. Right. And make this 4/4. Yeah, now this works. And we'll put this here. No. Okay, now this is what I wanted. Let's hear it. Then I think then we could just, I think we have to have more. We have to build more. We have to build. We have to build more expectations and then play with these expectations. So we're building this expectation that pause. This would pause. Expectation is that here on the downbeat, the next phrase starts because that was like that here and here. No, we just wait one more note, but I mean, it's pretty obvious. And then the first surprise is we don't have these 8 notes anymore. Yeah, I think we'll do something like that. I think that's better. We have to establish a pattern before we break that. Before we break it. Okay, this obviously that should not be there, and we don't need these meters anymore. And then we can go back to this. Then we could just take this exact thing. Yeah. Oh, Lucy. By the way, what are your thoughts on the $1 target? Will you hodl or will you sell? Or did you sell already? Already. Okay, there we will, I think, have to add another bar. So piano subito, great. And maybe we'll move that here. So let's listen from the beginning. Maybe we also need. Yeah, let's try this. Nope. Wrong place. There. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Well, how do I? What's the easiest way to create a triplet here? I'm thinking maybe. Yeah, like that. Okay. So we'll just have an 8th note with 3, 2. Let's hear it. And again, remember this is supposed to be played by a string quartet, so these it won't be as separate attack notes like with the piano. It will be softer, like, and it will be tenuto. So the little thing here underneath the notes tells the instrumentalists that they should be playing that like a little bit longer, like not dun dun dun. And just connect these notes, make every note like 100% the length it should be. I'm really not sure about this. And then I'm thinking maybe the version we had before was better, where it was just dum, bum, dum, ba, dum, 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 ba, ba, dum. You know, maybe that was better. I don't know. I really don't know right now. I could just play it on the piano and see what the piano thinks. Oh, you know what? Let's just try it on the cello. No, this is extremely detuned right now, so. Oh God. Good God. It sounds horrible. And that's 90% of me not being able to play it. Okay, we have. I'm just playing the bottom note, so it would be either this or. You know, something like that. So imagine that with a whole ensemble. Or. I mean, it sounds like crap right now, because this instrument is also really bad. And I can't play, that's the main reason, but... Or maybe... Maybe this is nicer. Yeah, maybe that's nicer. Or yeah, I think we'll do this. I think maybe later we'll have some. Maybe later we'll introduce these triplets, but not at that point. So good that we got this. I mean, sometimes it's, even if you can't really play the instrument that well, it sometimes really helps to just play very simple stuff on that instrument and you get an idea of how it might sound. So we'll revert back to an older version of this. And I think because I did not save versions of this, yeah, we'll have to recreate that, but that's a good thing actually. Because then we don't have this old baggage, this old bag of ideas on our back, and we can start fresh. So piano is still good. We won't do triplets, but instead let's get rid of these triplets. One, two, three, four. Okay. So on 3, that's already correct. 1, 2, just 2 quarter notes. No, get away. Thank you. Okay. And this one should be classic Dorico mistake. All right. And again, my problem with this initially was that there was too much chaos in a way. So let's look at this loop, I think, because that yeah, we should take that as a starting point, I think. So let's turn this up a little bit. Yeah, let's take this. And just paste this here. Now we will have to get rid of this here. Oh wait, do we? Maybe this was a bad idea? No, I think it was good. It was good. Let's insert like 10 bars. And add this here. So we'll start with this. And first thing we'll do is we'll just pull this apart a little bit. So first, I think I like this. 1, 2. So 3, 4, 1, 1. So maybe like this. And the problem is, the longer I spend working on this, the more I get used to it, and the less I have this feeling of, oh wait, well, I'm listening to this for the first time, and all the magic is still there. and the surprise of certain things. And because of that, I tend to make the music more and more complex while I'm working on it. But yeah, that's not a good thing, I think. Yeah, then again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and then we'll just wait 1, 2. So we'll make this, first of all, have a 4, 4 here. Make 2, 4 here out of this. So this will turn into 2, 4, 2 bars. Make this 1. And then we can start with the next one. So I think that's a much clearer approach right now, because this beginning is basically what we're doing at the end as well. Just a little bit more compressed here at the end. Right. And so beginning and end, I think, are good now. Let's see how this continues. So then... That's not good. That's not too bad. That's also good. I like that. I kind of like that. And maybe we could play with some pizzicato. So if it's just pizz here, so well, you actually can't add a playing technique that's called pizzicato, I think, on the piano. Oh, you can? Yes, you can. Okay, great. It won't play back, obviously. And then we'll just return to arco here. Yeah, stuff like that. We could play with these techniques. I mean, that's oh man, we could do so much with if we had like 10 of these workshops. But then again, this would take much too long. So maybe not. Yeah, and I also want to have a piece, and that's the next thing we'll work on, is a piece where we have some kind of ostinato. Dun, 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 bum, bum, bum. I don't know, some kind of ostinato, and we'll have this, work some harmonies and melodies around that. We'll have some dynamics going up, and then here we go down again. All right. this here. This will be half note, and the crescendo will go there. All right. And then we're 1, 2. Can get rid of these. We don't need them. Nope. All right. And I'm wondering why does Dorico doesn't delete the old dynamics here if I just double click, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, and then there we can maybe do that. So maybe that's a little bit too much variation still, but I think I like it. I'm not sure about this. Maybe it does need to be here. So that this turns into one big phrase. This is one. I mean, this can be played with one bow. Okay, let's just play it from the beginning. Maybe this little thing here is too much of a surprise. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Let's leave it in. Okay. Should rather be going down. Okay. Yeah, let's make this one phrase as well. Maybe not. Yeah. We'll use this. Make this a quarter note and what? No, triplet, please. Thank you. All right, 3/2, perfect. That might be a little bit hard to play, but I think if it's played by, hard to play as a double stop on the cello. Not possible. I mean, it's possible, but it will be weird and hard to play and won't feel natural. Let's listen to this. Now let's just repeat that. So this might be interesting. Let's do pizzicato here. And then here's arco again. That's good. Maybe we'll do and just as a reminder of where we came from, because that's the way we did it in the beginning with these 2 quarter notes, and I think it's good to pick up these little elements that were there. Sure about these bits. Well, maybe we'll just do quarter notes here as well. See that, and maybe arco will be here again. I mean, let's just do quarter note as well. I think that's it. Let's see what I think tomorrow. But right. Loop like voice breaking away. All right. I think I'm fine with that. Yeah, so we've been live 2 hours. I'm a little bit tired. What we could do... Wait, maybe first I'll just open the window. And I need to go to the toilet. I need to pee. Right. I'll be back in a second. Wait, the buttons don't work? What's happening? Okay, let's do it manually. I'll be back. All right. Now, can you hear the birds chirping? It's a breath of fresh air. Let me just turn this, make this a little bit brighter. All right. I think what we'll do now is, because we've prepared the session for this Friday, I think we almost finished this piece, hopefully. Let's listen back. Tomorrow, not tomorrow. Next time I'll stream, so this will be also on Friday. Now, what we can do, I think what is a good idea is to just go through some improvisations and listen to them, because that's basically free compositions, right? We don't have to do a lot of creative work. We just have to listen to what we did before that. So earlier sometime, or we created something, and now we can just judge it and be very judgmental about it. That sounds good, right? All right. Let's do that. I mean, we could listen to this one here. From today. Yeah. We could go through that, but I mean, I feel it's better to have that tucked away for a couple of days and then come back to it and really listen to it with fresh ears, having almost forgotten what we played there. So let's start with improvisation 1. I think we did some stuff there already. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's actually good. Also, that kick drum will make it a little bit louder. That's a good start. Okay, let's take that. Well, apparently I went through this already. No, okay. That's not too bad. Yeah, let's just take these things here. Let's leave some context, because sometimes these moments just work in context. I mean, they always just work in context, but here in particular. Wait, no! What did I do? That's okay. That's what I wanted to delete. Perfect. Now we have this. Then lots of stuff here, and here's another red part. So I was experimenting with this. Okay, so. So very, very classically inspired. Could also almost be some part of a Bach concerto. This not anymore. This is different. Okay. No, that's bad. Okay. But yeah, that's, it's just weighing through lots of material. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I think we have another track idea here. Yep. It's good. I like that. I'm so sorry that this was not... There was... I don't know when I recorded this, but I remember that was a moment where I was like not so happy with my life, and I just wanted to make some music, and that's what happened. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see, Show and Explorer. Yeah, on the 28th of April at around 12 o'clock I recorded that. So And now? That's good. That is good. I mean, it's rough on the edges, and we'll have to write that out. But the overall, I mean, this arc is a little bit, build-up is a little bit generic, but it's fine. This is good. Let's just have the piano soloed. Yeah, there's some mistakes were made. But still, the idea is good. Okay, let's see what we have here. It's also good. And by the way, if you wonder what that loop in the background is, it's basically the piano played through the blooper, J's Bliss blooper. Great pedal, really great pedal. Marion writes, "Hi Felix, hi everyone. Hello Marion. How are you? I hope I answered all your questions. If you haven't seen the first part of this video, of this live stream, I took quite some time to answer your questions, hopefully. If you still have questions, feel free to ask. You know, I'll be streaming for the next months. Oh, that's actually pretty good. I kind of like this. That's Radiohead, thank you. But it's a beautiful song. Okay, yeah, but this could be some part of this as well. I think I like this. It's very simple, but then should just repeat. It's very simple. It's really, really simple, but I kind of like it. Yeah, I like this. You know, going through improvisations is just. It's you don't have to work at all. You just have to listen to the music you've been making, and it's like free compositions, free for the taking, like free internet money with Dogecoin. But you know what I mean, right? No, it's just really just you're listening to, and the best case scenario, you have forgotten you ever played this, so it's like you're listening to music written by somebody else almost, and it's yours. It's good. Feels good. Marion writes, I'm good, thanks. Couldn't come earlier. I'll catch up with the live stream later for the answers. All right. Yeah, great that you're here, Marion. Yeah, like this. Should just repeat. And we won't go to this major resolve thing. Edward writes, I have a question. What's the synth you used in this piece, the super fast, high-pitched arpeggios in the background? Well, that is a... let me see if I can find the moment where I actually recorded that. Should be here. That is actually not a synthesizer. That's the blooper pedal thing from Chase Bliss Audio. Let me see if I can find it. Wait, I think what I'll have to do is... And by the way, I'm really interested in that as well right now, so... So let's listen to the very beginning of the session. Alright, I did some stuff here. Then there was a kick and something there, but that was not it. And here is where it comes in. So what I did was basically, if you look up the blooper by Chase Bliss Audio, this is a mono effect pedal, and I routed the microphones which are placed behind the piano through that pedal, basically. So right now I'm recording something. This. And I'm recording that into the blooper, I think. I'm not sure if I'm doing it here. Ah yeah, okay. This is what I recorded. And then you can do some really weird manipulations on the blooper. No, this is the blooper. First, it's really just playing back what I recorded. But soon this will turn. Then you can pitch it around. And you can record that as well into a new layer. And then you can again pitch stuff around, and then you have this. Yeah, that's how that was made. Again, the blooper, Chase Bliss Audio, in general, Chase Bliss Audio just make the best pedals for that kind of stuff. These layers in the background that just feel kind of nostalgic. Yeah, it's just a great company, and the pedals are sold out. So, and due to the pandemic, they are not able to produce as many as they want to. But yeah, that's how that came into being. By the way, Edward, how are you? How are you doing? Now comes the Radiohead part. We can get rid of that. That is to your question, earlier question, Marian, on the topic of if I end up writing something that has been there already. Yeah, I quite a lot. Like here, for example, that was just my Radiohead instinct. It's also fun to just play this track, right? Because it's just great music. Yeah, but I always imagine it more like there are several planets orbiting around, and I'm just one little meteoroid or asteroid just flying around and being gravitating towards one of these and then to the other. And you know, the more planets, the more inspirations there are, the more interesting the stuff becomes that you make. So listening to music is actually just as important as making music, I think. Because it's part of the creative process too, you know. I think that's actually the most important thing, to judge if something is good or bad, and if you like it or if you don't, and if you like it, why, and if you don't like it, how you can improve it to make it better, I think. And that is something that, you know, no textbook will tell you. That's something you have to know deep into your heart. Deep down in your heart, you need to know. And I mean, deep in your heart, that means you have to listen to a shit ton of music and to a lot of good music that you like, and then be able to have an idea what's good and what's bad. Edward writes, I am pretty good, but I need to restart your stream. I didn't get the answer. Give me a sec. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I don't like that last chord here. Let's see. And I think there I was using the Chase Bliss audio blooper as a loop, as a delay pedal, because you can actually do that. It's just a very short loop time, and you can set a decay. So the higher that is, the longer. It's basically the feedback you would usually have on a delay. That's not that interesting. Marion writes, it's like a kind of new interpretation, like you take what's stuck with you of an existing track and put your magic on it. No, I just take it as a starting point. For example, with the track we've been working on before that, like in the last 1 hour or something, that was actually, I listened to a track by, I'm always coming back to, no, not that playlist, to my classical contemporary playlist, which has a staggering 2,072 likes already. I'm really impressed. I never imagined that to happen. But what I wanted to say was this piece, Limestone and Felt by Carolyn Shaw. I heard that and was especially that part from 1 minute 50 onwards. And I won't be able to play that for you right now. So if you want to listen to that, go to Spotify, go to that playlist, or just look for Limestone and Felt by Carolyn Shaw. 1 minute 50. That's the moment that inspired the piece we've been working on before that. And it's if you know that, you can hear that. But that's fine with me, because while we are working on that, I discover lots of other stuff that I like. And then I start to think, oh, that could this could also be nice. That would sound like a little bit like a Johan Johansson string arrangement. But then we have some Steve Reich elements as well, and then we have, and it's, yeah. And I think that this is the way new ideas are born. It's never like you just, I created something that has never been there before. Yeah, maybe some people are. But really most of the time, like 95% of the time, I think it's beautiful new music comes from just combining stuff that is there. Like composing, I think the Latin word is componere, which just means putting stuff together. You just have composing is putting lots of stuff together and filtering the world of music through you and through the way you see things and judge what is good, what is bad, like musically, of course. Maybe I don't know. Let's be honest, I have no idea. But I think I have an idea that I have no idea. I will just stop talking. I'm not a philosopher. I make musics. That's what I can do. But I hope you got something out of this rant. Maciej Sadowski writes, hello Maciej. How are you? How's your day? How are you doing? Marian says, like a patchwork. It makes sense, actually. And then, I honestly think there's nothing that has not been there before. But for example, take Debussy, for example. He's of course he has this strong tradition in grew up with Romanticism and studied that, but then he found these very far Eastern music from which was pentatonic and very, very different. And then he started to use that in his music. And now suddenly there's something completely new and different because there's somebody who took these two elements, just fused them together in a way that is really interesting, and we have something new. So, and I think that's the way, and it can be much broader sense. You can also, it doesn't have to be musical influence. It can be, a book you read or a text about contemporary art or some artist or some, it can be a lot of things. And because there are so many things that can influence the music you write, that there are always new combinations. It's like evolutions. It's like the virus, like the beautiful virus with its many new versions, but just good, not bad. Okay, you see, I'm not good with words. I should just keep on writing music. Maciej says, cool, thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, okay. And I mean, I will be vaccinated soon. So this whole virus thing can go away. Marion says, oh, okay, now I get it. Haha, like a virus. Yeah, I think this might not be the best analogy, but, it's really just, it's like a huge puddle full of liquids that have different colors and that are mixing all the time and fading. It's just madness, and it's a beautiful madness. And that's why I think it's what is a problem is if you just have one artist you really like, and then you start to write music that is just sounding exactly like that artist. That's a problem, because then that's also not a problem. If you like to do that, that's fine. And if you're fine with people telling you, oh, that you sound like Niels Fram, great. But yeah, as soon as you start to spend hours and hours and hours writing and listening to music, you will start to discover several different things, and and this is not a process you plan, it's just happening, right? I think. I don't know. Everybody's different, right? Maciej says, I had already my first vaccine. Oh, that's good. That's so good to hear. I know so many people who are... My girlfriend got vaccinated just like 10 minutes ago, I think. I will be vaccinated this Saturday. So tomorrow? No, tomorrow is Tuesday, so in a couple of days. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it feels really good. The spread of that virus is going down. I'm hopeful that this whole thing will be over. Kindergartens will open up in 2 weeks here in Berlin, and I hope this whole fucking thing will be over by then, or at least over enough for us to. And then. Yeah, okay, there was the doorbell ringing. All right. Okay. Okay, well, was an okay improvisation of this rest part. I think what really stuck with me is this here, basically this idea. Something like that. Yeah, this one. And this one. And it's good because, these are from one core idea. Yeah, and I think we will make a track out of that. But not today, I think. Because I'm a little bit tired right now. 2.5 hours, I mean, that's good. I still have to do some text work and I have to write a lot of emails. Yeah, and I think the core creative work for today is done. Yeah, thank you everybody who has been here. Majay, Marion, Edward was here, or is still here. Lucy Waves, Losing My Mind. Well, it was a lot of people, a lot of beautiful people. Yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments here on this beautiful video. I will reply as soon as I can. Yeah, and I would love to see you this Friday, because this Friday we will have 2 wonderful musicians here, a viola player and a cellist, and we will be working on a track that Lucy Waves titled Pay Up Vienna, and I'm really excited for that. Yeah. So I hope to see you then this Friday. Like the recording will start at 3 p.m. Central European time, and we'll be recording for 2 hours. And I will probably live stream that recording session. So yeah, really looking forward to that. Thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your questions and for your support. It really means a lot to me. And I don't say that lightly. It really does help a lot. I hope you're having a great day. Yeah, and see you soon. See you Friday.